Hello, this is West Crow, and this is week 36 on the weekly daily challenge. And this week's question is: do you believe in chakras, auras, and etheric fields? So I know there's a lot to this question, and there's a lot of theories, and there's a lot of definitions and ideals that go along with it. I don't really know about all that. I mean, I've read about different things, but as far as what I personally believe, I don't put too much in one idea. But I do believe that the human body does have an electric component to it. Maybe even like an energetic field to it. Whether or not we can see it, whether or not we can influence it, I don't know. But it would stand to reason that we could influence it to some extent, like we can other energy type fields. So I think that's possible. I don't know what the effects of that would be, but you would think that if you can pick up on energy around you, you can feel something different around you. And if you can influence this energy field of the human body even slightly, you should be able to have an effect, negatively or positively. What that effect might be, I don't know, and how big of effects, I don't know how big we can go. But I believe that's possible as well. I believe it's all doable. Consequently, I think that our energy that we have, our energy field, whatever you want to call it, can be influenced by other energy fields. I believe everything puts off a little bit of an energy field. Everything from us to rocks to plants to animals, everything. A house. If someone has a really negative vibe, they can influence those energy fields as well. They can make the people around them feel a little bit more on edge, even if those people don't know what's going on. Definitely animals. Animals totally pick up on that. Plants, there's been studies to show that you talk calmly and soothingly to a plant and they'll grow better, at least a little bit. I also believe in the residual energy, that you can, something big happens, that energy, good or bad vibe, can be imprinted and left behind to an extent in or on certain areas, and that if we're sensitive enough, we can pick up on that. I believe that dissipates after a time, depending on how big it is, and how strong it was, and how important it was, etc., and how sensitive the person is that's picking up on it. Sort of like how heat works. You put something hot on a plate, and then you take that off the plate's still going to be warm for a little while. Depending on the material of it, it might hold that heat for a while. So that's sort of how I kind of feel about our energy fields and how we can interact with them. I believe that there's some sort of, maybe acupuncture works. I don't know. Maybe the chakras are completely valid and there are different energies for different parts of your body. That seems plausible. Whether I believe it in 100%, I don't know. But I think it's plausible, and it's worth looking into, worth learning about, even just a little bit. Always good to expand your mind a little bit. Even if you don't end up agreeing with what you're learning about, it's still something new to learn about. And as far as auras go, there have been times where I have seen something that might be considered an aura. Not super strong, but there was something going on there. That said, I have to unfocus my eyes a little, and it has to be certain, it's not all the time I can do this, so whether that's just a trick of the eyes or a trick of the mind, I don't know, but there have been times where I've seen something that looks very much like aura around people and around myself. I guess I'm leaning more towards, yes, I do believe in these types of things. Whether I believe in all the literature and all the ideas that are about these things, I don't know. I believe that they're plausible.